there, fellow CollectorShuki here. Yeah, so things happened. Last week, late last week, 2 weeks ago. That's the word I was looking for. I think. I don't remember. Anyway, around that time, I had posted a video saying, like, okay, I'm ready to get back into action, and I'll have a video out every day until I went to the North American International Championships for the Pokemon trading card game last weekend. Super fun. I usually do some vlogging there, but I decided I really wanted to take it easy. I haven't been in the best mental headspace lately. For those of you that talk to me every day, you know that I got some problems. Got some problems, man. Some problems. So I decided to just take it easy. Had a absolute blast. I just want to say, like, right off the bat, it was super fun to have a large group to continuously hang around with all weekend. And it's something that we used to have back in the day with my old league, and then so many people stopped playing, grew up, moved, etc. And so it died down a little bit, and the group got really small. And last year, we got bumped up a little bit. Hi, Nate, if you're watching. I don't know if you watch my stuff, but hi. It was great last year seeing you. But this year, so many people from my league, Gamers Gauntlet, kind of came together and all decided to go. They've been playing for a while now. They're at that level where it's like, yeah, competitive. And stuff like that, and it was super fun. It was an absolute blast. Those of you that are watching this, I love you all. You're dear to me, and I will see you next time I see you. Tomorrow, if this goes up Friday. Monday, if it doesn't. Following Saturday, if you're watching this late. I'll see you. But anyway, for those curious, I ran Zygarde GX. It was terrible. It's a deck I love. I love Zygarde. Perfect Form Zygarde is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Probably my favorite legendary Pokemon, period. He just looks cool. Unfortunately, I bricked super hard with the deck in most of my matches. So it didn't work out, which was kind of a shame because in testing it worked quite well. But then, of course, the deck had performance anxiety and I couldn't draw anything during my actual matches, so that sucks. Hana, what do you want? Meow. Yeah. Recording. No. Okay. But anyway, enough of that. Super fun. If anyone has any questions about it, drop them in the comments. I'll answer them. But I posted right before that saying, yeah, I'll post a video like every week leading up to, every day leading up to that, and then I'm going to take a break for the weekend. And then I ran into some issues. For those that know, I've mentioned this several times, I believe, my iMac, which was my main desktop computer, is back from 2010, so it's pushing 8 years old now, and it was just on its last leg. The Intel processor in it, despite being an i7, is probably quite a few generations old. It's probably a second gen i7, something like that, and they're on 8 now. So I'd have to actually check to see what it is, but yeah, it was slowly decaying. I could use it for internet and podcast editing and light stuff like that, but trying to edit and render out a video on that was so slow, to the point where my MacBook Air, which is right here, using it as a light source, it was just better to edit on. So I was strictly using my MacBook Air to edit my videos for probably the better part of a year and a half or so, at least, give or take, and it's been treating me really well. And then I don't really know what it is exactly, but the last couple of videos I tried to render with it ended up airing out. There were several periods where I had forgotten to check the video before I clicked upload on YouTube. So it uploads on YouTube, and then like the video didn't finish rendering. It got truncated, or there was a part in the middle like that audio dropped and stuff like that. And it was really just weird. It was a problem I'm not used to having. And so I kind of took a back seat a little bit to try to figure out what was going on. And like I said, I still don't particularly know what was going on with it. But it was at that point where I was getting so frustrated with how everything was happening. You want to come up, Bella? No, you want to lay in the bed? Okay. That I kind of gave up. And that was part of the reason why I haven't been doing so well mentally, is I just felt like garbage. I felt like I let a bunch of people down by not posting content, and I just physically felt like a garbage human being. So, yeah, that was been my headspace for quite a while, and so I knew I needed something new, and I'm gonna move my giant unhealthy soda so y'all don't see that, but there it is. And there's my monitor. Good old Google homepage for a good lighting source. Yeah, I moved to PCs, which is something I didn't think I would necessarily ever do. But Kat had just gotten a new PC relatively recently, and so I've been toying around with that, and I've said this several times. I'm trying to find a stable career somewhere, because this is not it. And as much as I adore my work with CS Toys, that's not something that I at the moment could make a career. And so I've been kind of poking around trying to find like social media jobs, public relation jobs, anything to do with product writing, copywriting, stuff like that. And I know that when I get hired, because I will, promise you that, by someone, hopefully someone cool, having experience with different platforms would be beneficial to me. So I wanted to kind of make that leap to a different platform. Still definitely an Apple fanboy. It's been kind of a struggle the past day or so setting this up, just because I'm not used to Windows 10, and so I've been still kind of clinging to life on my laptop over here, which will continue to be my portable op of choice. But when is this one? When did this one come out? Mid 2013. So this one's still almost pushing 5 years old. I can already tell when it's starting to get a little sluggish on things. But yeah, so I kind of went all out. It's got pretty good specs as far as I'm concerned. The hard drive is a 2 terabyte hard drive and a 250 solid state for programs. The processors are Ryzen 7, which is super good for gaming and video editing. And I forgot what the video card is in it, but it's good. I think it's a GeForce 1070 or something like that. But very good specs. Definitely been pleased with what I've worked with so far. Definitely a lot of things to get used to being a Apple guy. But what it boiled down to is the fact that I wanted a system that I could change and upgrade. And Apple doesn't have that anymore. Their Mac Pro, the little garbage can looking thing, is an absolute joke in terms of upgradability. And they got rid of, Apple fans call it the cheese grater, the old Mac Pros. You can't like buy them anymore. They're still upgradable. I know several people that have Mac Pros and still use Mac Pros because they've been able to continuously upgrade them as time went on. But they don't like actually make them anymore to buy them, so you'd have to go buy a used one and then buy all the parts, and that's a lot of technical mumbo jumbo that I don't have. And they said that they were working on a new Mac Pro, and that isn't supposed to come out until probably late 2019, and my situation couldn't wait until late 2019. So I'm working with this. I, of course, have to adapt a lot. Podcast editing I'm now going to be doing through Adobe Audition, and my video editing will all be done through Adobe Premiere, because I have legal licenses for those, because I'm a part of the Creative Cloud. So I have used my time away to study both of those programs through tutorials and stuff. So this is my first video edited with Premiere. Don't expect anything flashy, because I'm still learning the basics. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to toying with something new. And I still got my laptop as my security blanket for things that are familiar and nice to me. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm also definitely looking forward to the new Mac Pro when it is announced, whenever that may be. And it's something that I definitely look forward to potentially picking up next year, or 2021, 2020, whenever I deem it important, I guess. Bottom line is, I have a PC now, but I'm still a Apple fan at heart. They're just pissing me off a lot lately. That's what it boils down to. So I can edit again, hopefully, because I still haven't actually done anything in Premiere. I hope it's not too complicated. But that means new videos are on the horizon. I plan to start uploading new videos after this one next Monday. There will be a vlog at some point in the middle of that, because I do expect a big HLJ box that has Ultraman R stuff in it, as well as the Exchanger and those trains and stuff for Lupinranger as Patranger. And there's some Soto stuff in there, but I kind of dropped doing Soto stuff for now. But yeah, so that is that. That's my update. I have a working rig. I can edit again, and I'm looking forward to getting back in the swing of things. I'm excited. Dawn of a new day, or dawn of the third day. Moon's gonna kill us all. Great. But real quick, while I have you here, and because my vlogs always have to be roughly 20 minutes long, I want to talk about a couple of the Toku things that have been popping up relatively recently. Ultraman Rube, for those that are curious, Ultraman RB, as it's romanized, is on Tsuburaya's own YouTube page. I think it's just Tsuburaya Productions, I think. They are uploading the episodes there. The English subtitles were provided by Color Timer subs, and currently the first episode is down. Like, they removed all of the caption options for that video. But how Tsuburaya's YouTube works is they put up the episode, and then a week later they take it down to put up the next episode. So I don't know if Color Timer subs plans to release them via like a download a week after the episode gets taken on YouTube. The push here is to have people watch Tsuburaya's actual upload, so that Tsuburaya can look at the data and go, hey, there's a lot of Americans watching our video, cool, and stuff like that. It was the same reason why everyone pushed to watch the subs on Crunchyroll. Unfortunately, Crunchyroll is not doing Ultraman Rube for whatever reason it may be, unfortunate as it is, but we're hoping that something will pop up along the line. But for now, huge thanks to Color Timer subs for trying to figure it out. Hopefully they can continue to do that, and Tsuburaya doesn't try to nix that in the butt, or whatever might happen. Genom Corp, I don't particularly watch their stuff most of the time, but they're also doing it, so there is a backup option there as well. So, cool. It's very neat. It was very fun. I do love the toys, so expect those on the horizon. Lupinranger vs. Patranger, cool stuff as always. I dig what they're doing. I think they're executing it kind of poorly in terms of the toy line, but that is a rant for a different day. And Kamen Rider Zi-O. It happened, guys. The thing happened. The trinket is a little trinket. It's like a stopwatch looking thing. Hit the button, says the rider's name, may or may not make a jingle associated with that rider, and it has their face on it. It's exactly what I didn't want to happen. It's happening. Great. So needless to say, I'm potentially all in on Zi-O for now anyway. I'm hoping that by the time September rolls around, I'll have that job that I keep hinting at. That isn't actually a thing to hint at. I'm just really hopeful in life. But so that is hopefully going to be something that happens so I can keep feeding this addiction. Thankfully, I don't plan on going too deep into Ultraman Rube in terms of like the monsters. Now you want to come up? In terms of the monsters and stuff, I do want the headset just fell down. I do want crystals of all the Ultramen, of course, but in terms of the monsters, I don't know how balls deep I'm going to get into tracking down Candy Toy or Gashapon ones and all that garbage, but we'll see. But Zi-O, I definitely like what I see. We haven't actually, at the time of this recording, haven't seen the first toy catalog yet. We've just seen a Gashapon toy catalog, so we know what the ride watches look like, and the GQ driver, which is a really cool name, I dig it, as well as Kamen Rider Zi-O and Kamen Rider Gates is what we're going with at the moment. Gates, but anyhow, like I said, I like what I see. It is exactly what I didn't want to happen, but I can't be upset at it because it was secretly what I wanted to happen. So how it goes, I guess. But anyway, we're pushing close to that 20-minute mark. I just wanted to kind of update everybody. Ultraman Rube will be happening, at least the retail releases of the toys. Kamen Rider Zi-O will be happening more than likely. I'll know a little bit more once the toy catalog comes out officially. And I'll keep doing the Sentai train for now. And the Power Ranger train is pretty dead until Beast Morphers comes out, whenever that may be. Comic-Con's right around the corner, and we're hoping that they do some toy line reveals at the Hasbro breakfast. So we shall see, but definitely really excited about that. And of course, expect some Pokemon content on the horizon. I actually got sent some card product not too long ago that I unfortunately couldn't get to because of the whole editing situation that I couldn't get to. But now that I have a solution to that, thanks to you guys for buying all my stuff and making me able to afford that, so I definitely appreciate that. The perks of buying cheaper stuff, I suppose. But yeah, so expect more Pokemon stuff. Expect, honestly, just everything I've been doing, to be honest. As much as I want to cut corners and stop buying as much, fate seems to have different options for me. So we'll see what happens, but I'm very optimistic about things right now. For once the past couple months, I'm actually optimistic for some stuff. So I will get to trying to figure out Premiere to edit this video properly, and I will also be submitting some more job applications, because I just got 2 negatives back in 2 days, and things are looking pretty bleak, but I'm going to remain hopeful, I guess. I don't want to work retail again. But anyway, that is that. As always, thanks for sticking with me, thanks for watching, and thanks for all of the kind messages that I've gotten via Facebook, Twitter, and email, and all that fun stuff. Just seeing those kind of messages from you guys really kind of perks me up and kind of gets the positive mental attitude going. Thanks, Jack. I'll try to keep it together. But yeah, so if you need to get a hold of me, leave a comment down below. I see all the comments most of the time, so do that. You can email me, as always, at shukenshinobi@gmail.com, or PokemonCollectorShuki@gmail.com. Both work. Oddly enough, I don't have CollectorShuki@gmail.com set up. I should probably get on that. Google's really complicated and switching accounts around, and things happen, and I connected YouTube to the wrong one, and it's kind of a mess. But I digress. And of course, my Twitter @CollectorShuki and Facebook Shukun Shinobi, because Facebook won't let me change it because it will confuse the audience or something like that. Because yeah, having something that isn't my name anymore is not confusing to the audience at all. So screw you, Facebook. But it's a dying platform anyway. I hate Facebook. It's garbage. But that's also a rant for another day. I ranted that Geek Each Week before. But if you want to check out the podcast, geekeachweek.com or podbean.com/geekeachweek, either or, links to the same place. But that is that, and I keep trying to leave, but I don't, because this is the first time I've recorded something in quite a while, and it feels like home, and I don't want to leave, but I am home. But I got work to do. I got work. Stop. Ow. Oh, this is what it's come to. Gotta whip myself into shape. But before I go insane, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great one. Bye. I'd like to thank Mike, Joey, Joe, John, Josh, VZ17, and all my fans who support me on Patreon.